Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Northstars Show on Shaw TV. I'm your host, Jaret Schneider, and in this episode, we do a 1 minute with Arnell Evans. We do an interview with the three players who've all recently played their 100th game, and we have a new segment called Call of Duty Tip of the Week. And stay tuned for my interview with head coach Stu Cunningham. So I'm here with head coach Stu Cunningham. Stu, we're only able to pick up the 1 point in 2 games, but what types of things went wrong out there on the ice?
Oh, penalty problems. We got to learn to stay out of the penalty box. No matter what we do, if you give up a 5-on-3 over and over and over again, the other team's going to score goals on you, and penalties were our problem all weekend.
So what types of things specifically on the power play kind of went wrong? Was it just an overall effort?
No, the effort I thought was there. You know, you score 8 goals in a hockey game, you figure you're going to win, but when you're shorthanded for the last 15 minutes of the third period, it's pretty tough to win a hockey game.
So how do you bounce back this weekend after 2 tough losses?
Well, you got to keep the kids positive, point out all the good things we did this weekend, the hard work, moving the puck. Like, we did lots of good things, we just didn't get the points.
So Saturday's game was a free night here, sponsored by Vallejo. What was it like to play in front of a packed house?
It was excellent. The kids thrived on it, and they came out quick. They jumped on Central Plains right out of the gate, and I thought we were taking it to them. And like I say, our penalties are a problem. We got to work on our discipline.
Absolutely. So what players kind of stood out? Well, who would you give offensive player to for the 2 games?
Brendan Barron, another excellent weekend out of him. Never stopped, worked hard, looked after his teammates, fed them the puck. He did everything right.
Yeah, he picked up some big points. So who would you give defensive player to then?
Our defense played well, but Boyd Langen. Boyd was, when things were going a little bit wrong, stood up, stepped up, and made himself known on the ice.
So I believe you guys have played Southwest already. How did they look in your first matchup with them?
We played them in exhibition, yes.
Okay, yeah.
It was a little different. We didn't have our best team on the ice, and they didn't have theirs. So we'll see how it goes this weekend. They're a middle-of-the-pack team, and probably looking at the same thing as Central Plains, probably a hard-working team that takes advantage of their options.
Yeah, you mentioned they're a hard-working team. What has to happen to pick up the 4 points this weekend?
We got to keep the puck out of net. We got to stay out of the penalty box and come out with the same enthusiasm that we did in the games against Central Plains.
And what type of a North Star team are we going to see on the ice this weekend here at home?
Hard hitting, same as always, good defensively, and hopefully come away with 4 points.
And hopefully we can get a packed house. And thanks, Dewey. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
You're watching the Northstars Show on Shaw TV.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of the Northstars organization, I'd like to take this time to acknowledge a couple of accomplishments of 2 of our players. Players always reflect back on their careers as they have. Most of them is to look at the points they've gotten, who the teams they've played on, or players they've played forward, for and against. Tonight, we're honoring these 2 players as they have reached a milestone playing 100 games for the Northstars. From Flin Flon, Boyd Langen is the first to reach this milestone this year. Boyd is playing his 103rd game tonight. Second player.
Testing.
Sorry for that. From Thompson, Captain Tanner Hepp has also reached that milestone as playing his 102nd game tonight. Grab that, Tanner. Yeah, shake hands first. Now you can hold it.
All right, so now I'm here with three North Stars. I have Tanner Hepp, Cory Reid, and Langen, and all three of these guys have recently just played their 100th game. So I'll start with you, Tanner. Out of your 100 games, what was maybe your favorite moment?
My favorite moment? Probably have to say the home opener win against Brandon my first year. We had a ceremony at the beginning, and Justin Valentino's, Jordy was there. His family dropped the puck, and his brother went to the center, and the Brandon captain dropped it, and the game was dedicated to Jaret Valentino, who passed the previous summer. And we went out and we won that game, and it felt like a great atmosphere in the room, and just in the dressing room, nothing was like it.
All right, we'll go over to Cory Reid now. Cory, what was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment probably has to be my first goal on the road against Parkland. It was it's a nice shot from the point by me, and it's really nice.
And we'll go over to Boyd now too.
My favorite moment would be the same as Tanner, our win against Brandon, our home opener our first year.
All right, so playing 100 games now, you guys have all played 3 seasons. Who would maybe be your favorite teammate that you've had in 3 seasons of hockey?
I don't know, say favorite teammate. I don't know. I had a lot of guys I really enjoyed playing with. But off the top of my head, when I said the first guy, if I thought about a teammate I played with, I'd probably say D. McKee. Played with him my first year. He's a big guy, big presence, lots of big hits, made lots of jokes in the room. He's just someone that anyone on the team could love.
My favorite teammate would have to be Boyd Langen. He's been around a long time with me, and it's always been good with him.
And my favorite player would be Cory Reid. We played together for 3 years now, and then we're finally deep partners after 3 years.
All right, boys, so hopefully you guys have all scored a lot of goals. Do you remember your first goal?
My first year I had 12 breakaways before I potted my first one. So I remember mine was pretty good. We were here in town playing Parkland. Like Cory said, he scored his first goal against them too. And I was at home, and goalie slid out of the net, and Evan Ackerman passed me across ice. I was standing in the net. I had nowhere but in the net to put it. And scored my first goal. Didn't know what to do. Threw my hands up.
Scored my goal on the road. I already mentioned it earlier, so I'll just give it to Boyd.
My first goal was against Yellowhead on the road, slap shot from the point.
So you've played 100 games now. What's been so far maybe your favorite part of being a North Star, the best perk?
Best perk I'd say is the home crowds here. There's nowhere else like it in the league. Like when you come out, we come out every night to fans supporting us, and you go out everywhere else. You got like some of the other guys' girlfriends, and you got some parents who made the road trip. But like in town, you just fans cheering, goal horn, nothing. No one else is like that.
It's definitely got to be the kids. The kids love us. They're all over us. They want your signature, and it's a really good feeling.
I've got to say it's got to be the relationships you build with your teammates throughout these 3 years. There's something you'll never forget and you'll never lose.
So last one, maybe the hardest one. What maybe have you improved on since your first game towards moving towards your 100th game?
First game. Well, some people could argue it, but patience with the puck wasn't as. Used to get the puck, be pretty fidgety, wouldn't take a look, try to just dump the puck in and not get scored on. But now, obviously, still not trying to get scored on, but trying to put some in the net, and been working on that the last couple of years.
Probably moving the puck out of my own end. My first year, guys are a lot bigger than me, 2 years older mostly. So, like you said, really fidgety with the puck, a little more patience.
Gotta say it's my work ethic. Working harder this year and my previous year than I did my first year because I was too nervous.
All right, thanks, boys, and congratulations.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lodi Junior Ipely. Oh my God! Hi, my name is Lodi Junior Ipely. I'm wearing number 22. I play left wing, hometown to Kalanotavut. Elementary school, Jomi. Favorite player, Marion Lemieux.
Congrats to Peyton, who won the last contest, and she won a pair of mitts and an autographed puck. And the question was, who was the last North Star to play 100 games in the North Star uniform? And the answer was the Paw native Cole Doak. And for this week's question, it was who was the last North Star to be captain for 2 straight seasons? And they have a chance to win a pair of tickets and this autographed puck.
Hi, I'm Tanner Hepp here for your Call of Duty Tip of the Week with my colleagues here, Trent Laycock and Jordy Valentino. We're going to start off with a really unwell-known good camping gun for mid and long range, the MK48 with target finder, and quick draw. I'm going to pass it off to Jordy Valentino.
We got the perks here with hardline, toughness, and dexterity. Back to Trent.
They forgot the one valid point. It's you need a bouncing Betty. Those guys always sneak up on you, and the bouncing Betty just kills them instantly. It's great.
It's very true. That's a
And
good
he also forgot the silencer. You can't forget a silencer on that gun.
Never forget. Tune in next week for the Clan's next tip of the week.
Goran gets it back now. Shooting one. Off the pad. It's a great job by Arnell Evans.
And Arnell Evans went to the net. Shot was taken. Stevie Goran playing well. Shot was taken. Loose puck went in. All he had to do was put it in. Go to the net, kids. And you never know what you might find there.
All right, so now I'm here with Arnell Evans. Arnell, you just picked up your first goal. Take me through it. How did you manage to score?
All I know is the battle in the corners, offensive zone. And I guess Steven Gordon picked the puck at the blue line, shot towards the net, and I deflected the puck and slid under the goalie's arm, and it was just, the puck was just there, so I just put it in.
Awesome. So you picked up your first goal. How do you think you've been playing so far this year?
Well, it's my first goal, my first point. 12-game slump, so I guess I was playing a bit slow, but I have my confidence back up, so I'm going to pick her up from now on.
All right, I'll ask some questions for the 1 minute. So, best Christmas gift?
PS3.
Facebook or Twitter?
Twitter.
Worst movie you've ever seen?
Paranormal Activity 4.
Favorite actor?
Favorite actor, Mark Wahlberg.
Which teammate has the best mustache?
Best mustache, I'm going to say douche, Ryan McDonald.
Favorite kind of pizza?
Pepperoni.
Calgary or Toronto for the Grey Cup?
I'm going to go with Toronto on this one.
Favorite Christmas song?
Jingle Bell Rock.
And favorite sport other than hockey?
Lacrosse.
Awesome, and good luck this weekend.
All right, thanks.
That'll do it for this week's episode of the Northstars Show on Shaw TV. I'm your host, Jaret Schneider. I would like to thank my guests, Arnell Evans, Tanner Hepp, Boyd Langen and Cory Reid, as well as head coach Stu Cunningham. And don't forget to enter our contest this week to win this autographed puck of Tanner Hepp and a couple of game tickets. And don't forget to come on down to the rink this weekend. Your Northstars will be taking on the Southwest Cougars. Friday's game's at 8, and you can catch it on 610 CHTM. And Saturday's game is at 7:30, and we'll see you at the rink.